Thank goodness I got an anonymous donor, a good one, because, well, actually a couple, because I got the water back on. And let me cover up the address information. Of course, they didn't tell me this when I called. I had to pay $63.74, which is March's complete bill. You know, after they locked it, they did a final reading, so that had to be taken care of, and there had to be a $100 deposit and a $50 reconnect fee. $50 to take a lock off. So basically, it was $213.74, and I wouldn't have been able to get that water turned on. I mean, I thought it was going to be like $50, maybe $50 plus the monthly bill, which would have been 100 and something. But this was $213.74. So without that donation, I couldn't have got the water turned on even this month. I would have been bucket bathing for another month, or I'd have to let something else go. I've pretty much cut my expenses to the bone. I've got the cell phone is shut off. No more cell phone. No cable TV. All I got is the special deal, $29 a month for Charter Internet. They're special because I had it taken out of my mom's name and put in my name, so I was a new customer. So I got the, at least for a year, I got it internet for $30 a month. And I've got Magic Jack for a phone at home, but no more cell. I just don't even at Walmart, $45 a month, I don't see me getting a cell phone back. But even though I got the water taken care of for now, I still need to do something, raise some money for some repairs and stuff around the farm. You know, got the some animal medical bills, which is, they're not much. The dogs are only going to be about $75 a piece, maybe less. The horses, Cleo will be getting a full range of shots because she's 2 years old, and she'll have to have a health certificate. Well, she doesn't have to, but I don't want any problems when I start riding her on the road. I may not carry ID, but Tennessee has a thing called a passport, an equine passport, I think it's called. But anyway, it's a health certificate. It says, and seeing as this horse is going to be traveling, you know, it's probably best that I don't give the state veterinarian any excuse to take her away from me. That's probably going to be the most expensive thing. That's going to be right around $350 something. What else is going on that needs repaired? I really need to get an auxiliary. After that's taken care of, probably need to get the well fixed. You know, I got a friend of mine is gracious enough to let me use his tractor that's got a front end loader on it, so I will be able to pull the old pump out of the well, and that'll allow me to know two things. It'll let me know how deep the well is, and secondly, I can probably get a low power submersible pump and put in there. I'd really like to get a solar one, you know, one of those simple pumps that Engineer 775 puts in, but those cost more. So that would be nice, because the simple pump, you can either hook a solar motor to it, or you can pump it by hand if you have to, and that would be really wonderful if I could pump water out of there, because the well never goes dry. But you know, even hand pumping the well would be better than carrying it up from the creek. And if there was a drought or something, I would still have water even if the city went kaput, you know. So that's my number one thing to fix around here is water. I've just learned my lesson, not to depend on the government for anything, because we're not representative. We don't even have an elected official over the water department, so that's why they don't care here. So anyway, thanks for the that allowed me to get get my water back on. I really didn't want to do that because, you know, basically, folks, it is rewarding bad behavior by paying all that stuff. I just give them a reward. And the reason they want a $100 deposit is not because that doesn't count on any overdue bill. You know, they say, well, when you sell the house, you can get your $100 back. You know what they're counting on, don't you? They're counting on people forgetting about that $100 when they sell and just leaving it there. Yeah, that's how that works. So anyway, thanks for the water. I'm still trying to figure out something to do for the fundraiser. Maybe I'll point out all the benefits of a front-end loader on your tractor. You know, all the different things. It's not just for moving dirt. So, yeah, that's what I'll do. I have never done a video on the tractor, so I'm going to go out there and use the front-end loader for a bunch of pulling the well out, all kinds of different stuff, you know, whatever. I mean, you can pull an engine out with a tractor with front-end loader. I've done it before. Not with this tractor, but when my dad used to have a tractor. So anyway, once again, thank you for the water.